following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude? This is Tank speaking into microphone here out of Emerge Media Creators Co-op. This is Tank Talk. Welcome back to the program, folks. We are coming off of a crazy draft weekend. Hell of a weekend it was. We are now on the ending of lying season as it officially comes to its end. Now we're on to what we like to call banner season. Because, after the draft, us fans, we automatically win the Super Bowl in May. So you get a grade, everybody gets a grade. So before we get into that, just want to welcome in our guys here. To my left, joined by the one and only Brother Bren. Brother Bren, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. Same old. What's going on with you?
How's your weekend?
Wasn't too much going on, but there's a lot going on all at the same time,
Make it make sense, man. I mean, we tore up about 50 chicken wings between us yesterday. So I'm feeling that a little bit of that this afternoon
Same.
or evening.
A little bloated.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then finally making his return, his long-awaited return. He is now a father. We knew him as Buffalo Dill. We now know him as Nola's dad. Dylan, welcome back to the fucking program. So, obviously, we'll be over Zoom for the time being. At some point, we'll get you back in when you're ready to come back in. But, hey, how's being a dad now, man? It changed your life.
Hey, being a dad's the coolest thing I think I've ever done in my life. I did not know it would impact me as much as it has, but this is definitely the coolest experience I've ever had. I'm tired as all shit, but it's a different type of tired, so I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, we love to hear it.
I'm actually excited to be on with the bros today. I need Brother Bren to get some fucking energy out of that Kool-Aid he's sipping.
Hey, yo.
Oh!
His introduction was just so sad, it made me want to go to sleep.
It was kind of upsetting. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm sorry.
You want to start it back from the top? I can run it back real quick. Not the whole thing, just Brother Bren's intro here.
Hey, Brother Bren's intro to come back a little bit better. Here we go, brother.
All right, fade to black real quick. I am joined to my left by the one and only Brother Bren. Brother Bren, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
That's what we like to hear.
What's going on?
Hey, how was your weekend, man?
It was a hell of a time.
We'd love to hear it. You kind of look like Will Levis when he got drafted.
He said, yeah.
Before we get into that, that was a lot better. We need that every week.
Woo.
And then on the ones and twos, we got Moranto. I don't think he's got a camera. Boom. A little blurry.
Hey.
A little blurry because the vision is a little blurry for the Commanders where Scooty B is, Scooty B, hey, he's getting around to the program here. He's getting the hang of things, but future is a little blurry for Washington, isn't that so?
The future is worse than blurry. I'd say we have full-blown cataracts.
Oh. All right. And that's the camera angle you see there, just like the Washington's future. But before we get into all the draft talk and everything, I just want to put this to rest, okay?
What are you talking about?
All the rumors and all the bullshit that was leading up to the draft. I mean, just about C.J. Stroud, Texas not wanting to get a quarterback. They got a quarterback, okay?
All bullshit.
What other nonsense was out there? Stuff with the Cardinals trading away, and, that happened, but...
There was a little talk about the Patriots moving up.
Yeah, there's Patriots going to 2. Will Levis may be getting drafted at 2 as well, but speaking of which, leading up to the draft the whole week, Indianapolis was taking Will Levis.
It was in the books.
It's pretty much in the books, according to the media. Everyone in the Indianapolis building, even the local reporters, shout out to Zach Kiefer, James Boyd, it was Anthony Richardson. It was Anthony Richardson this whole time. So
it was shout out Steichen for that.
Shout out Steichen, but
since day one, he said that he could do things that no one else can do.
Exactly. But no, media was full Will Levis to Indianapolis. And so, as we know, if you've been following along here to our new listeners, I said April 27th, if the Colts selected Will Levis, I'd be coming on to the Emerge that following Monday, going live, drinking Mayo coffee.
What?
Obviously, you can check the mug here.
Whoa. Don't spill them,
Yeah,
though.
it's spilling a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But there's no mayo in it. Just creamer and
There ain't
coffee.
no mayo.
So that being said, today we're doing a little memorial service for the Levis brand. We're putting the Will Levis to Indianapolis Colts rumors to rest. So, Brennan, would you do the honor of grabbing the trash can, please?
Yes, sir.
Will Levis, we thought you were going to go in the first round. Everyone thought you were going 4. Sorry about it, pal. You slipped to the second round. To no other team than the Tennessee Titans. Of all teams, we'll be seeing you twice a year, but for now, your Mayo coffee is dead.
Oh,
So just a quick moment of silence for Will Levis to the Colts.
Rest in peace.
Moment pass. So let's get into it, boys. The draft happened.
Draft did happen. A lot of emotions.
So if we could check out the results from the draft here. Boom. Got it pulled up. All three of us on the screen. Beautiful, beautiful. So running through it here, we got the rumors were true. Young to Carolina was set in stone there.
Hey, that was not bullshit.
It was not. Daniel Jeremiah shot out.
Shout out.
He called the shot of Houston going 2 with quarterback and trading up to 3 with the Cardinals, taking Will Anderson. Dylan, what's your thoughts on that? Did you see that coming at all?
you know what? I didn't believe the hype that they weren't going to get a quarterback. Their team has stunk for too many years for them not to take one this year and see how it goes.
It was seen through the smoke,
You
right?
know? Yeah, he was seeing. I personally thought they were going to believe the hype and get Anthony Richardson. I thought Anthony Richardson was definitely going to go too. Because look at the potential this guy has, man. And Houston is all about a potential team because they suck. And if they continue to suck, there's no expectation just for them to suck.
Right.
So they could just suck. But Anthony Richardson, I thought was getting the go-to. But them trading to get the third pick, that absolutely blew my mind. I didn't even know that was a thought. Granted, I was sitting in a hospital room for the entire time that these rumors were flying around. So the only rumor mill I heard, they shot children. Great people over there.
So, yeah. Houston trades up to 3 with Arizona. They offered a package they could not deny. They gave up next year's first round and a few other picks in this draft, I believe. So with Houston being Houston, there is a possibility of that pick being in the top 5. Brother Bren, what's your thoughts on this in terms of, do you think Houston gave up too much, or maybe it was the right deal?
So in my opinion, right, obviously they got 2 of the main guys on each side of the ball. You got a quarterback, face of your franchise. Then you got a guy who can get to the quarterback and create pressure. Cornerstones of their new regime by
That's right.
DeMeco Ryan. I think this is a good move. They needed this for their whole organization.
So essentially, the explanation of this trade was it wasn't value for Will Anderson at 3. If you look at it, it's more so a value for trading for a quarterback at 3, because they definitely put to rest that C.J. Stroud would be available at 3, right? They knew that if they took C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson would still be available, and pretty much they want to get 2 of their cornerstones of the team. You satisfy the owner who wants a new, fresh franchise quarterback, right? And you also satisfy the new head coach who's going to be in here for a couple of years now, 6-year deal. He gets his guy cornerstone of the defense. So all in all, it worked out for Houston. We'll see how it plays out through the season. They're over under for the year. Win totals, I believe, is 5.5. The schedule comes out next week, so we can go in depth the next episode. And
Hey, we should just hope. Sorry to interrupt you, Pat. I just wanted to make sure that this is known that CJ Stroud's got to stay out of the massage parlors.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. He can't. I think he knows.
The last franchise quarterback in Houston to be there.
Listen, he's not
too handy.
He's not good at taking tests, but I think he's got some common sense not to do that.
You would think, and obviously,
so.
It's no secret that Stroud and Watson have the same agent. So you think,
great.
His agent is gonna pass the word on. Hey, come on, it's two different people. Two different people. They might not fall under the same actions or even have the same interests, but I think the agent is going to pass that word on. Maybe.
God damn it! I would have passed on C.J. Stroud, then I would have took fucking Anthony Richardson if I was Houston.
But also, that's not the agent's problem. It's the quarterback's problem.
In-house massages only, please. So then the Colts take Richardson at 4. I mean, we kind of touched on it leading into this here. The media was saying as Will Levis this whole time. A lot of reports were saying that after the draft, the Colts shocked the world. What's your thoughts on the Colts taking Anthony Richardson, Dylan, real quick?
It's not that it's surprising to me. It's honestly, for them to say that it's shocking. Dude, fucking, I don't know why people are downplaying Anthony Richardson. The man put up the best numbers in the combine history. You know what I mean? Will Levis said he had a fucking bazooka, but he was getting outthrown by all these other guys. So he could take his fucking bazooka and shove it up his ass.
Boom.
How about that?
Damn.
Take that shit to Tennessee where he's not going to even fucking throw 15 passes a game because Derrick Henry is going to run 45 times.
Who knows? I mean, he might play this year. I have no idea. It's way too early to tell. But it is kind of nuts how you did just get Malik Willis in almost the same spot you drafted Levis, I think, just a round earlier.
But did you really believe in Malik Willis? Come on, man.
Remember, they were talking like he was supposed to be a first-round top 20 pick.
Yeah, because again, he's one of those ones that just athletic ability, but his arm is not the same as Anthony Richardson. It's not, and it's neither the same as Will Levis's. Will Levis does have a pretty good arm.
Yeah, if we're going to be comparing them, Anthony Richardson is the more athlete than Malik Willis, I guess you could say. But Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard basically said themselves, like, we're banking on the potential and the ceiling.
His potential is just unlimited.
Right. But,
and I think, last thing on that, I think it buys your GM, who's been on the fucking hot seat for a little bit of time, it buys him a few years. You can't tell me he's not on the hot seat, pal.
He hasn't been. I mean, it was a crucial pick for him in this franchise this season. But
you guys were projected to be the top of the East or the AFC, and you guys fucking wiped ass the entire season, pal.
We did, but it can't. It's not all on him though. It's not.
You know what? We're not doing the song and dance today, Tank. It's my first episode back. We're not doing this again.
Because we've already talked about it.
I'm doing it.
We've already talked about it.
After day after day.
The future's bright. That's why I got these Oakleys here.
Oh, no. I'm surprised you didn't wear them at the start of the show.
Future's bright.
Boom.
We'll get into their later picks and everything and why the future is bright in Indianapolis. But
he's blind himself from the reason like Chris Ballard.
We'll get into that. But nonetheless, looking at this draft board here and the results of the first round, Brother Ben, we can start with you here. What's the most surprising thing that happened, in your opinion, here in the first round?
A few things happened.
Oh, if you just had to pick one.
So, I would like to say, I don't think no one knew Bijan was going to go to Atlanta. That was my first, holy shit.
Was the betting favorite.
Really?
He was.
Wow.
Well, the sports
me.
books knew, but the rest of us
We
did
didn't.
not.
That's crazy. Like, it makes sense because they're a running team, but, like, I just can't believe it.
Another skilled player, they drafted Drake London last year, the year before, Kyle Pitts. Definitely not a need.
Definitely not a need. I thought they were going defense for sure.
They need it.
They need it bad.
Yeah, and that's the point. Like, okay, you got all these playmakers that are gonna, show up and show out on the offense potentially, but what guys are you gonna have to stop the other team?
Nobody.
Dylan, what's your big surprise looking at this board here?
So, besides the obvious ones that I'm sure the entire world knows about is Jahmyr Gibbs going, 12 to the Detroit Lions. I think the biggest one to me that after the combine, after all the interviews, is that Nolan Smith dropped to 31 to the fucking Eagles. The Super Bowl contenders. Super Bowl contending Eagles literally got Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter just to beef their defensive line back up.
It's incredible.
Yeah, there was opportunities where I thought he would get picked up. I honestly thought he was going to get picked up in the top 10, but obviously it didn't turn out that way.
I'm surprised the Jets didn't take him at the 15.
Right, if they were taking an edge, I mean, they took Willie McDonald the fourth.
Oh, hey, shout out to Willie McDonald. He's a dog too, but Nolan Smith, man, is just to me is a next level game changer that we're going to see in a few years from now. They're going to be like, fuck, we shouldn't have passed on him.
So I know some of the concern with Nolan Smith. I mean, there wasn't much, but obviously he's got the speed, right? He's going to catch players upfield and whatnot. But I guess one of the problems was that he's got good size to him, but in terms of strength, this is what they were saying. I mean, who am I to say anything really? But they were saying when it comes down to it, yeah, speed's going to kill him at the line, but the strength ain't there. They probably can't match up with an offensive lineman. So I don't know. That was just the problem with him, they were saying.
He'll be good. Just shoot him with a fucking couple doses and some testosterone, and he'll be ready to go.
But it's like we say all the time. I mean, even with all these guys, depends what system they fall into,
He fell into the best system possible, so shout out him, because I would definitely, if I was in his position, I'd be glad I dropped the 30.
I mean, now, speaking on the Eagles, though, my surprise was that they let Jalen Carter slip to 9.
Yeah.
Like, even the character issues and whatnot, he was still the toted best player in this draft other than quarterback. He's one of a kind, man. Plays same high school and everything, same hometown as Warren Sapp, same play style as Warren Sapp, and these guys don't come around too often. Slips the 9 to the Super Bowl contending Philadelphia Eagles.
Right back next to Jordan Davis.
The Philadelphia Bulldogs.
What?
That's what I'm saying, bro. These Eagles literally, I think, out of the entire draft, I know we're going to go by it later, but right now I'll say this. The Eagles definitely had the best draft in my mind.
Yeah, I definitely agree if you had to rank them. Like, we could talk about this too. So, like, even with all the grades, they don't really mean nothing to me because it's all opinion-based.
Yes, sir.
Like, I could think a team drafted better than Brennan may have thought, and I could give them an A+. Brennan could give them a B-, but we truly don't know anything. Another thing people forget about is that, like, yeah, we see from the outside looking in the team's needs, right? But you got to think about the scheme and how these teams view these players and how they can fit in with their schemes. It's more than just looking at, okay, like baseball, for example. All right, this guy plays third base. He could play third base for a different team as well. Middle linebacker is a different position for damn near every team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who truly fucking knows? I mean, we're not going to know who won the draft and lost it for another, 4 years.
Yeah. The only reason I could say with the most confidence that the Eagles won is they can already they already see how Georgia Bulldogs fucking transition to that team.
Yeah.
The dog stays in them. The dog stays in them.
Sirianni loves it.
He does, but it kills Howie Roseman, man.
He does because he's a fucking Gator.
Florida Gator. He even, I forget who he called. It was either Carter or Nolan Smith. He's like, I don't have. Listen, I got a good impersonation of some of these GMs. Him, I haven't even attempted to do yet. But he was just like, man, it really kills me taking all you fucking Georgia guys. I'm a Florida Gator, set at heart. But I know what it takes to win these ball games, and so do you guys. So we're keeping you guys together.
Boom.
Gotta swallow your pride and make the best picks possible. You know, maybe not like the fucking Bills getting a tight end in the fucking first round.
All right, well, you brought it up. I mean, obviously you weren't thrilled with that.
Listen, when it first happened, I was truly fucking pissed. Because I was sleeping, and then I woke up and saw that they drafted tight end. I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked at the draft, and then I was even more pissed when I found out Nolan Smith went 5 picks after this dude.
That's why I was upset, too.
Nolan Smith went 5 picks after, and I really, really wanted the Bills to get him. And, it just pissed me the fuck off. Because the only reason it pisses me off so much is because they're, you know, you just said we don't know what the team actually needs, how they fit the schemes.
Yeah.
Right, but you know where the holes are.
Exactly.
And if your hole is not at tight end, like Dawson Knox, he is. If you could say he's at least a top 15 tight end.
But also, I'll say, who else do we have at tight end? Because now teams are running 2 tight ends.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get another fucking wide receiver to put on the inside, or if you get an offensive lineman to fucking hold Josh down, like you didn't know if Osiris Torrance was going to be there.
Yeah,
we got lucky that he was there. And we needed an offensive lineman because if you look back to our last game of the season, Josh was getting mollywopped because fucking nobody on that line could block goddamn fucking Colt.
Yeah.
Couldn't block nothing.
Nobody.
Couldn't block shit. So you would think, but I mean, I guess, listen, until this team doesn't win the division, the team don't make the playoffs, it's in Bean we trust. So hopefully Dalton Kincaid can come out here and fucking spark it up.
But if you think about it, I mean, the rankings don't mean nothing until everything plays out. But he was ranked the best tight end in his group in this draft.
And maybe they're just trying to fucking compete with Travis Kelce by bringing it under Travis Kelce.
Well, here's my point as well. He's 6'4", 240. Built. Yeah. Dummy. He's built like a receiver. Yeah. You can consider him another receiver for that offense. I mean, Dawson Knox, if you're comparing the two, he's better run blocking and pass blocking tight end than Kincaid is. Kincaid is more for downfield, making open space, catching passes in tight windows, more like a Travis Kelce. So you kind of got to view
catching passes and whooping asses. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, he's got to fight for his right to party. That's all I got to say.
You got to fight for your right. I was waiting for you, Dylan.
Oh, shit, dude, you guys were in sync. That was pretty solid.
This is the show, man. I mean,
come on.
I know you haven't been here for a while, but.
Oh, it's all right.
Fucking I still care. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
Because while you were gone, we had fucking Egghead Dill up in here with the Josh Allen jersey.
I'll bring him.
I saw that. That was the most legendary thing I've ever seen.
This was Dylan.
Oh,
this was Buffalo Dill.
That's Buffalo Dill.
Buffalo Dill left behind. Noah's dad in the building.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Hey, listen, I need you to do me a favor.
I got you.
When you go to this Micah Hyde charity softball game and you get a couple autos from these guys, I need that to be signed.
I'll try my best. I don't know.
Hey, you know what?
From where we're sitting, there's definitely not going to be any opportunity to do so. But I will do.
Because I know last time. Go ahead.
I said I'll just do my very best. That's all.
I appreciate it. Last time you had the chance to fucking meet Josh Allen, you guys were both fucking pissing in the urinal, and you didn't man up and say anything.
Bro, we had our fucking weens out pissing. I'm not saying nothing to him.
Hey, listen, at that moment,
I
you gotta
can't.
put your pride aside and say, "What's up, feller?"
I couldn't do it, bro. Side note, he did not wash his hands, I noticed, so I mean that's something to think
Oh.
about. I don't want anybody hey listen, I don't want anybody to change their opinion on the guy, but he did not wash his hands after he pissed. So.
That dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard. Dude is pissing all over and fucking not washing.
That shit is wild because I've been in the same room as him before, but it's still like that's fucking Josh Allen, dude.
That's pretty cool.
And it's like,
Oh.
you know, I'm like the average Joe when it comes to height and all that, but so
Yeah.
it's like looking up in the fucking mountains, but I couldn't say nothing to him. Like, what the fuck? You'd do the same thing if you're in that position.
Oh, not a chance, dude. I'd fucking speak up.
Well, what would you say?
Yeah, what would you say?
I'd be like, dude, what's up? How's it hanging?
And then he's just gonna look down and it's hanging.
I'm like, hey, good for you, pal. Good for you, pal.
All right, so before we get into further detail on each of our teams' drafts, let's take the crystal ball out, shall we?
What?
Throw it out there.
Let's try to predict.
Super Bowl.
No, not
Easy.
we're not there yet.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Rookies of the year next year
Oh.
for the AFC and NFC, offensive and defensive. So whoever wants to step up to the plate first, go ahead and swing away.
Yeah, shout out. All right, let's toss this up here. I got my offense. I got the wide receiver that I think is coming out of this draft to have the best career out of all these guys.
I was just saying rookie of the year. He's saying whole career.
No, I know. I you know,
Oh, he
yeah,
knows.
I'm talking big time.
This crystal ball went further down the road here.
Crystal ball fucking got clear vision into the fucking future. I got Quentin Johnston, TCU, going to the fucking Los Angeles Chargers. He's gonna come in there. Keenan Allen's on his way out. Fucking Mike Williams can't stay healthy. This dude is going to be another big target for Justin Herbert to unleash the ball to. He's going to have a massive rookie season, and he's going to have a great career. Because his biggest comparison was like D-Hop, and I think the comparison will be true, and I think he'll make it out there and become a fucking superstar.
All right, so that's
As far
your
as
offensive for the AFC, unless you had further
Yes,
intel
sir.
on him. What are we thinking for the defensive side of the ball for the AFC?
for the AFC,
Yes, sir.
yeah. If I look over, if we're going strictly on the first round, I'm going to say the best defensive player in the AFC, I'm going to go Miles Murphy going for the Cincinnati Bengals. I think he's coming into a team that's already well established. He'll play his role and he'll have a big season because nobody's going to see him coming. Got to worry about Trey Hendricks on the other side.
I like it because that was kind of a surprise. I mean, even for Bengals fans, I've seen on Twitter, they didn't really see them going edge in that position. They were thinking more like tight end or something like that.
But you got to think, in my opinion, it's the Patrick Mahomes effect. The thing that each one of the Bills and the fucking Bengals are always keeping in mind when they draft is how can we beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And the best way to get to beat them is to get to Patrick Mahomes. That's a fucking nightmare in itself. So if you stack it up with young talent, you know.
Because like
We'll
you
see
seen
where we
that
go.
Super Bowl with the Buccaneers, they were on him the whole game.
Yeah, that defense was on his ass.
Yeah, so that's the blueprint.
Yeah, basically,
Yes,
and
defense is
every team needs that closer, and especially like you said with Patrick Mahomes, he's fucking Houdini back there. I mean, that's one
Yep.
reason why Buffalo went and got Von Miller, you know?
Yep. And it would have been a different story if Von would have stayed healthy. But that was last season. We're looking forward to the future.
Yes, sir. So what are you thinking for NFC?
NFC, it's simple.
All right.
Oh, it's
NFC
super
Offensive
simple, though.
Player of the Year is going to be no other. See, this is where it gets kind of interesting because like it's mostly always the quarterback, right? Rookie of the Year for the quarterbacks out there. You could arguably say that Rookie of the Year last year was Brock Purdy, but he didn't get enough time under center for them to qualify him, which was bullshit because this man literally fucking kept the team to the number one ranking. Anyways. I think Bryce
that's
Young
his
is
opinion.
there. This is my opinion. My opinion don't matter to nobody but me. But God damn it, I'm gonna speak it.
Shout out.
Shot. Oh, I'm gonna drop the nuts on people. Thank you. Know how to. Yeah.
Dummy.
Bryce Young. Bryce Young is gonna be the offensive rookie of the year. I think he's gonna. I think they're gonna. They still got Sam Darnold, correct? They kept his
No,
dumbass.
he's his dumbass is in San Fran.
So who's their technically their starting quarterback right now?
Andy Dalton.
All right, so it doesn't even matter. It didn't even matter who it was because I think they'll get.
Don't care.
It's honestly one of these things with these guys in the top couple picks that got their quarterbacks, like you, the Colts, the Carolina Panthers, and the Houston Texans. Might as well fucking play the guys. What's the expectations? What, you want to have Davis Mills start and fucking Andy Redhead Dalton?
Hell no.
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? So if Bryce Young's out there for the whole entire season, he's going to have his ups and downs. He's going to have trials and tribulations. But I think he's got a solid cast over there in Carolina. So
They do,
they'll
definitely do.
put some numbers up. And then you already know, Brennan, tell them who my fucking defensive player of the year is, rookie of the year.
Former Georgia Bulldog. We got him at pick number 30. Nolan Smith.
Shout out.
And that's that.
Shout out, Nolan.
Him
Dude,
and his,
Nolan Smith is-
him his glasses. You can see 20/20 with them off. I don't know why he needs to wear them.
That's a good point.
Him with his
Come on
fucking
now.
engineering. It's advanced engineering degree while being on the best football team in the entire
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
country.
He fixed his eyes himself, actually.
This
Smart
dude
man.
is the definition of a dog. Yeah.
All right, I like it. It's not even. I don't even think those are reaches, quite honestly. So Brennan,
Thank God.
it's time for you to step up to the plate. You got your crystal ball out. Who's taking the AFC offensive and defensive player rookie of the year?
So I got a theme with this one.
Oh boy.
So AFC, we got that Houston Texan, CJ Stroud. Yeah, surprising.
Come on, ball out, huh?
Hey, listen. He's throwing darts out there.
Accurate.
On time, precision. It doesn't matter who's out there, right? Classic 49ers little regime.
Mm-hmm.
But it's CJ Stroud. So you know what? Pew, pew. Wrong team.
Yeah,
Same concept.
I understand.
And then flip it over on the defense. Will Anderson, right? Jalen Carter's going to miss a few games. Best defensive player. Will Anderson.
You think Houston's sweeping the board?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these 49ers coaches, they know what they're doing.
Dummy.
D'Amico Ryan's now doing it instead of Robert Saleh. Anyways. NFC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of going off of Dylan's. Bryce Young. That team's set up for success right now. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He'll figure it out. He's going to put up numbers somehow, some way.
All right.
And then on the defensive side, listen, I fucked up last week. Or was it the week before? It might have been last week.
We all fuck up sometimes. We started to lose track. So
And,
it could have been last week or the week before.
And I put this guy's expectations all the way to the heavens. Soon to be Hall of Famer Devin Witherspoon.
Whoa.
That's a big. It's quite the expectation there.
Remember I fucked that up?
I did not see that coming, Brother Brent. Shut up.
Yeah, I feel like he fits with the Seattle defense. They're trying to bring back the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
And boom, motherfucker, there he is.
Devin Witherspoon.
Right in your
Shut
face.
up.
Knock you out.
So you got offense then.
Bryce Young.
Sorry.
Already. That's
Maybe
the show.
maybe there was some mayo in this coffee, man. I don't know.
Or something else.
That might be trouble. But we'll
Yeah, I
see.
can tell you Tank's fucking offensive rookie of the year, defense rookie of the year, in the AFC at least.
Go ahead and fucking. All right, I'm gonna take the microphone away from me. If you know where my mindset is at, go ahead and take the
Yeah,
spotlight.
I
Then go
gotta
ahead.
tell you, pal. Yeah, he's
Go
good.
ahead.
Well, I really like the way Anthony Richardson throws the ball because he's such a fucking talented quarterback, and I fucking want to jerk off Chris Ballard because he's the greatest GM of all time. I just wanted to fucking bone off with him, and I think Anthony Richardson is going to be MVP, rookie of the year, and Super Bowl MVP. And then you're not even going to guess this, but it's going to be a 5th-round pick from South Carolina. Darius Rush is going to be the defensive player of the year. Colts fucking backfield.
That's the segment.
Oh,
No,
sorry about it.
to be realistic, I mean, the easy one for me would go Anthony Richardson, Offensive Player of the Year, but we'll see if he even starts the beginning of the season. I mean, that's high
Dude,
hopes.
have confidence.
I do, but all right, fuck it. I'll say Anthony Richardson then, because I was gonna say I agreed with you. I was gonna go Quentin Johnston.
I honestly don't, dude. It was either Anthony Richardson or Quentin Johnson for me that was going to be the offense.
So,
I
all
swear
right.
to God, dude.
All right, so let's do this scenario. If Anthony Richardson starts from week 1, it's him.
Yeah,
That's it.
Shane Steichen is going to have him set up for success. I mean, the accuracy is the issue, right? And the in-game IQ is what they're saying. So one thing that benefits you from having accuracy issues is having fucking monsters at receiver, right?
Yep.
You got Mike Pittman, Alec Pierce, Jelani Woods, who I think is going to have a hell of a season, right? All monsters. And then you got his speed. Bro, he's rushing 80-yard touchdowns in the SEC. Who else is fucking doing that?
Dude, and even just to piggyback off your point, you have the guy that fucking helped mold Jalen Hurts into who he is.
Exactly. And that's the game plan going into this. I mean, they kind of touched on that already. Even Anthony Richardson touched on it. He said, I seen what he did with Jalen Hurts. I want to replicate that, but he said, no more Cam Jackson. I'm Anthony Richardson.
Oh, yeah. He's a fucking stud.
He is.
As much as I talk about like I told you, dude, I really think the sky's the limit with Anthony Richardson. I love Anthony. Not even front with you. I love Anthony Richardson.
I couldn't be any happier with the pick, man. So, yeah, we're going to go Anthony Richardson, Offensive Player of the Year, if he starts from the jump. Defensive, we'll stay in the AFC South. I think Will Anderson's going to come in and play a crucial role for the Houston Texans defense. He's going to live up to his hype, cornerstone of that defense, and he's going to show you why they traded up to 3 to go get him. NFC side of things. Could go different ways with this.
It can.
So for the offense,
Say it.
people question why he got drafted so high.
Say it.
They traded away their number 1 running back for this guy.
Oh, no way.
It's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs.
I thought you were going to say Bijan.
You're going to be surprised. So,
Okay.
like, Bijan fits in – I think he fits in perfect for what Artie Smith is doing. But let's face it. This is the Falcons we're talking about.
Yeah, sure.
They're still building on what their offense wants to look like. Detroit's already there. They're in win-now mode. They need to win their division. They're going to make an impact with Jahmyr Gibbs. This is an Alvin Kamara type of running back here. He could do it all. I mean, so can Bijan, but if we're looking at team-wise, Detroit's right there ready to rock and roll. So I'm going
I can see it.
I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs, Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC. So now defense. Oh, you guys said Nolan Smith? Well, fuck it. I'm going to go Jalen Carter. He's going to show He's going to show these motherfuckers who passed up on him, like, yo, I'm the best player in this draft. Okay? The hype was true. The rumors were true. I'm a fucking eat because I'm a dog.
Philly Bulldog.
Philly Bulldog. So we looked into the crystal ball. Whoever's making note at home, go clip it. Go write it down. These are our future AFC and NFC Rookies of the Year. Scooty B, what's your thoughts, man? I know you've been viewing this here, taking it all in. What's your thoughts?
I can't give you a definitive AFC and NFC for each side, but I actually have a sleeper on the NFC who's also on the same team as Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, shit.
But he's not Jahmyr Gibbs.
I would hope so.
Like you said, Detroit's in win-now mode. I think they're going to go all in with Jared Goff and try and win. But I don't know. I have a feeling something might happen.
Oh, boy.
And I got a really good feeling about Hendon Hooker. He was a quarterback that I really liked.
Wow.
I could have seen him fitting on a lot of teams.
Mm-hmm.
And if something happens in Detroit, especially early in the season, Goff doesn't play well, I could see Hendon Hooker taking over, possibly having a good year.
I loved him going to Detroit. I love him going to
We're
Detroit.
not going to be starting out on a fucking good note, dude. Jared Goff is a motherfucking legend.
Hendon Hooker's your guy, too, isn't he, Dylan?
Well, they're both my guys, but I'm Team Jared Goff, man. Hendon Hooker's going to have to wait a year out.
Yeah, but like Scooty B said, anything could happen, man. We know how this league is.
Next man up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
Goff's a clumsy
Very true,
guy. You
very
never know.
true.
He could slip, roll his ankle. He's got a lot of stairs in his house, so you never know what could happen.
Oh.
I don't know what inside sources you have, but you need to fucking share them with us if you're going in depth with that analysis. All right.
He probably does have a big house. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. They call his house Motown. But all right, well, that's the first round results of the draft. Let's get a little further in detail of what our teams did. So we'll start with the hometown team first. We'll go with the Buffalo Bills. So, Buffalo Bills in the 2023 NFL Draft. They got tight end Dalton Kincaid, guard Osiris Torrance, linebacker Dorian Williams, wide receiver Justin Shorter, guard Nick Broker, and then cornerback Alex Austin. Dylan, you already kind of spoke on your thoughts when you seen the Dalton Kincaid pick. What about the rest of these guys? What's your thoughts?
Honestly, I think the Bills fucking hammered it home with the rest of these picks. I really do. I am so grateful that Osiris Torrance dropped to the position that he is for us to get him.
You could have said that was a surprise of the draft, man.
That was a huge surprise. When they drafted him, I was like, holy fuck! I did not know that dude was still available because he was supposed to go first round.
Right. If it wasn't for he had some injury, right, towards the end of his Florida tenure.
Yeah, but dude hasn't a lot of sacks in his entire career. So when you do something like that, you should be fucking. You should be up there. They got a linebacker, Dorian Williams. They added some depth to that position. See if they can
We needed
fill
that.
the hole that Edmonds put. And then I like the more research I do into Justin Shorter. I feel like he's a mini DK, and I feel like he's going to open the field up for the Buffalo Bills. And he's someone that we can have for a few years without massive contracts, and maybe let a few people go if they don't produce. Gabe Davis, but
Wow.
they added some offensive lineman help with my man Nick Breaker. If that's how I say his name. I'm not trying to disrespect him. Breaker, shout out Nick. And then Alex Austin, 7th-round cornerback, just to add some little depth to the room. You know how our cornerback and safety was the most injury-plagued last year. So adding a young guy like this can definitely help, do nothing but help.
Exactly. They had a solid draft, in my opinion. A lot of people were shocked with Dalton Kincaid, but if you like a guy, they always say go up and just fucking get him. Doesn't matter what spot in the draft or what you got to give up. If you believe that's your guy, go get him. Brandon, what's your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills draft?
I think we got what we needed, depth-wise.
Yeah.
Like every position we needed. They said, you know what? We're not going to get him because we got him later in the draft. You know what I mean? So, getting the right guys in the right places, get them in the right culture and scheme, I think it'll work out.
I do too. That Osiris pickup, like Dylan just mentioned, that very crucial in this draft and probably could be one of the sleepers going into the season. I think he's ready to plug and play. I'm not sure what their offensive line depth looks like off the top of my head, but it was a bunch
of weirdos.
All right,
What?
Why do they deserve that?
It's just some randoms. That's it. Just some randoms. They'll probably agree our offensive line stinks. You get rid of all of them besides like 2. Come on.
No, we need to get rid of all of them. Fucking even Dawkins, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, you all right? You look he looks stressed.
he is.
No, I just got a big ass head, man. I used to hold it up sometimes.
Because last
Yeah,
season,
I mean,
our best offensive player was Mitch Morse, and he didn't even play all the games. So,
He didn't. But yeah, I think Osiris is a huge pick for them.
huge.
I don't really know much about the others. I mean, just obviously because Indianapolis drafted Anthony Richardson, you look into his film and tape. Basically, the only receiver he had was Justin Shorter, so you see a lot of him in the Anthony Richardson highlight tapes. Got speed, plays the vertical perfectly, makes his own space.
So is he an outside receiver?
It's tough to tell.
Because if he works out and Diggs doesn't want to be a Bill anymore, something to think about.
That high of expectations, huh?
No, not really. It's just we know what Diggs is.
Yo, Diggs also 5th round pick, so let's keep that in mind too.
Hey,
This could be a guy, Dylan.
Fuck, stuff.
What was that?
yeah, we didn't hear you on this side. You were...
Oh, you didn't hear me? I said, fuck Stephon
Oh.
Diggs. You need me to say it louder. Fuck, go home. Hey, I got a daughter, but I also got another one, too. Look at it.
Oh,
Man, the wind blowing.
What's up, Mark?
Mari got a haircut. She looked like a fucking lion on the prowl.
Oh, there's Diesel. Come here, pal. Come here, buddy.
Man, it's
He's-
family
he's shy.
time.
He's short. He's shy.
Camera shy.
Hey, I'm sorry.
But Scooty B is not camera shy. I'll tell you that for one.
boom.
So
I
you
haven't
got
seen Scooty be in the episode.
he's got the Commanders hoodie on. What do you think of their draft? I mean, I'll run through it right now, but
I could run through it. I got it on my
Oh,
phone here.
Oh, he's ready.
he'll take care of his own fucking team. Go ahead,
Listen, man,
Scooty.
Commanders, in terms of draft grading, I've seen it every fucking year as a fan. They're never gonna get an A+ draft grade. It's not how they draft. They don't pick sexy. They don't pick cute. They don't really pick big names most of the time.
Who?
But they get what they need.
Okay.
Emmanuel Forbes was scratching my head a little bit at first. After I watched the tape, really happy with it. He's a ball hawk. I think he had like 6 interceptions.
Boom.
Oh,
Led the league in pick 6. So that was really good. Jartavius Martin, Illinois. I know Illinois had a really good defense. We needed a safety. I'll take that. Next 2 picks, Ricky Stromberg, Braden Daniels, center and O-line, Arkansas and Utah. Some corn-fed O-linemen. That's what we need. We need some more big
This is the
boys.
best,
Yes, sir.
best type of offensive line.
That's what we need.
Bing, bing, bing,
We
bing, bing,
needed
bing,
some
bing,
O-line
bing,
depth.
bing.
We made some good signings with O-line already, so I feel like we're good with that. KJ Henry, edge out of Clemson. Can't go wrong. Don't really know too much about him, but we need an edge too. Chase Young off his 5th-year option. Chris Rodriguez Jr. This is a Washington try not to draft a running back challenge level impossible. Like, they can never not draft a running back. Every single year, if you look back, we've taken a running back 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round. Somewhere in the late rounds, we've taken a running back, which is okay. I mean, we have a good running back room, so it can never hurt to add one more. And rounding it out with Andre Jones, Louisiana, who I heard was a very underrated, good linebacker for a smaller school. So we'll have to see, man. They don't pick cute. Like I said, I don't even know who any of these guys are. But they always show out.
You'll find out. That's,
Cam Curl proved me wrong. Didn't know anything about Cam Curl, but he's one of the best safeties on our team now. So
yeah.
Listen, just as long as you hit on about 3 or 4 of your draft picks, you're golden.
And that's all you need. I mean, Washington, like, that's one of the things I can oddly have faith with is their drafting. Sometimes I have no idea who they're drafting, but usually it works out. Usually they got a good eye for some talent. They got some good depth picks, so that's the only thing I can trust with this team. So I'm going to let that rock.
So I was
There
gonna
you
say,
go,
at least you can have a good eye for something other than, poop pipes bursting in the stadium.
Yeah.
What?
Calendar girls being forced to do calendar shoots. They're not even calendar girls. They're cheerleaders, but they get forced to do calendar shoots. A little sus.
Allegedly, we don't want them to dig into this show, and we just
Dan
got you.
Snyder, Dan Snyder's gone. Don't worry. We don't got to worry about him
All right.
anymore.
Bright
We're
future.
good. Let's go.
Put on the Oakleys. Bright future,
Damn
Washington.
Right. Damn right.
Took too damn long.
And you know what? That's what the draft brings. It brings hope,
New hope.
which I do think will be hitting Indianapolis in the future. To go over our draft, just to let you guys know, this was a record-setting draft for us. 12 players taken in one draft, most taken in Colts modern era draft history. So obviously, first round we got quarterback Anthony Richardson. We already touched on him. Ceiling is high, and I feel like in this type of offense that Shane Steichen is building, he could hit that ceiling. We got Julius Brents, cornerback, homegrown from Indianapolis. Favorite player growing up was Bob Sanders, so we can see if he will live up to that sort of hype in this offense. Lockdown corner. Wide receiver, Josh Downs, who snuck in the third round. That was kind of a surprise hidden gem in the draft. Short receiver, quick speed. He's got big legs on him, can get down and dirty when he needs to. Absolute dog. Pretty much already sent the video out. So listen, Indianapolis, you just drafted the best receiver in this draft. Handpicked from Reggie Wayne as well, so let's keep that in mind. Blake Freeland, offensive tackle out of BYU. Athletic bastard.
Super athletic.
And just want to point out that all these guys that Indianapolis drafted, their RAS athletic score, which is numbers taken from the combine compared to their build and everything. Highest score you get is 10, and every one of these guys drafted 9 and above. So let's keep that in mind. This is the type of team they're trying to build here.
Bunch of athletes.
And then in the fourth round, they also take so this is going to be tough for me because he said he doesn't want to be called Tommy for short. You know how we are. All of us, we like to give nicknames out when we can't pronounce anybody's name right. Adi Tamiwa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even going to attempt the last name because I'm going to butcher it. But hopefully he's going to make plays this season, and we're going to learn his name. Darius Rush, cornerback, South Carolina. Another guy that slipped. He was projected in a lot of mock drafts to go, mid-second round, late second round. But he fell all the way to the fifth. Daniel Scott, safety out of California. Will Mallory, tight end out of Miami. Already deep tight end group. We got Mo Alley Cox, Jelani Woods, Kyle Granson, Alec Ogletree, and now Will Mallory is added to the group. Build some competition in the tight end room. Evan Hall, running back out of Northwestern. More of a receiving running back. Obviously more depth in that position with Jonathan Taylor at the helm, Zach Moss, and Deion Jackson. Titus Leo, linebacker out of Wagner. Jalen Jones, cornerback, Texas A&M. And then finally, Jack Witt, offensive tackle, Northern Michigan. So, as you can see here, you kind of assume that we needed cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Kind of a room that was depleted for us. There is word that they are looking towards veteran leadership in some of the position rooms. So we'll see. There's still Marcus Peters out there, Shaquille Griffin. And they already signed a handful of undrafted free agents. So they're really trying to build this depth thing. Nothing but athletes in this building. We're going to kill you with power and speed up the field. I love what we're doing, Dylan. What's your thoughts, man? You still awake?
I'm still awake. I'm still here.
I didn't put you to sleep with that long list of players we drafted, did I?
No, dude, no.
Like, dude,
I'm just doing research. I'm just looking at other teams and what they've been doing, bro. But I think
hey, they must have liked Jake Witt
What makes you
to
say
move
that,
up. Because they didn't have that pick. That was Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Jake Witt.
They said, you know what? Need him.
I mean, we could all agree from last season, some urgency has to be built in that offensive line room, right? So
Something.
bringing more guys, having battle out for the positions. But Dylan, while you're doing the research, what's popping up for you?
I love that the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not a fan of the Cardinals because of my hatred towards Kyler bitch-ass Murray, but they set themselves up for long-term success. That's really how I feel about them. Because they potentially next year could have, the number 1 and the number 2 overall pick?
Potentially. Yeah. The window's open for that for sure.
And this is my question, and this is what I was going to ask. after you went over your line about the Colts and how they'll still go 8-10 or around then. But my question to you guys is, what do the Cardinals do with Kyler Murray? If they have the number 1 overall pick next year, what do you do?
I think you got to weigh your options out. You got to look into Caleb Williams, obviously.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Caleb Williams is supposed to be the motherfucking guy.
That's what they're saying.
And he's gonna cost you a lot.
Yeah, or also you could look into trading the pick out, because obviously they're saying Caleb Williams is that guy, like you just said. Drake May is also going to be available, and I'm assuming there will be, just like this draft class, there will be more quarterbacks coming out of the weeds when it gets closer to that time. I don't know, man. You definitely got to weigh your options out. You can't be hell bent on Kyler Murray. Also depends how it plays out next season. Him coming off that injury in October, he's coming back late in the year. Go ahead and say what you got to say. I know you got something to say. Oh, it looked like you were going to say something.
Because
Don't be afraid. Don't hold shit. How long have we been doing this? We're going on a year. Don't hold back. Say what the fuck you got to say.
Hey, I'm not. One thing about me, I'm not. Anyways, yeah.
Whatever that means.
So even if they got that first overall pick, they could move back and just get another first pick later and one later in that draft, like a third. Or if they trade Kyler, they're still getting a number 1 overall. Not overall, another first rounder.
Say it.
They're gonna get draft picks. That's all I'm saying. Either way,
they could load up. I mean, even I know I didn't really go. We just focused on our teams, but just Cardinals. I know back end of the draft they kind of loaded up on position players and fucking athletes on defense,
which is what they needed.
So they need.
Like, they're good, dude. They're good. Like, it's gonna be a couple years that they're gonna stink.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is the point of keeping D-Hop and paying all this money to it? You know what I mean?
Glad you brought that up because we were all expecting him to get traded during the draft, and that didn't happen.
Nope.
And now I guess I didn't look too deep into it, but I read a quick headline or whatever, just scrolling through, that now he's saying that he never wanted to get out of Arizona.
Yeah, that would be true if I believed it, but I don't.
I don't know if I believe it either. I mean, obviously it was just a headline. I didn't read the article or whatever, but
yeah, there's a lot of people posting this camp. You know, the people want to compete, and no deal was. So now he's gonna kind of have to bite back on his word and say, "I didn't want to leave."
But you want to know what we do on the show? We don't bite back on our words, right?
Hell no.
Especially when we make live picks and try to make money for the people at home, right?
Hell yeah.
So with that being said, you can make the best profit as you possibly can off your sports bets with the help of our friends over at Betstamp.
Woo!
Betstamp is the best sports gambling tool in the game and provides you the best odds in the market. I'm all flustered up because we just came off a big win last week. Lakers came through for us.
Yes, sir.
But as I was trying to say, it's that I swear to God, someone slipped some fucking mayo in my coffee, man. I'm like slurring all over the place.
Probably this motherfucker right here.
It was this guy. It was this guy, wasn't it?
That fucking bastard.
Fucking get him out of here.
Oh.
Buffalo Bill's dead and gone. It's Nola's dad from here on out.
Nola's dad, baby. Here we are.
Anyway, Betstamp is the best sports gambling tool in the game and provides you the best odds in the market from all eligible sports books in your state and helps you track all of your bets across each platform. For example, NBA playoffs are still rolling here. Let's take a look what's going on tonight. The game I want to look into is the Phoenix Suns at the Denver Nuggets, where the Suns are 4-point underdogs on Caesars Sportsbook. Scratch that. Odds updated as we speak. Look at that. That's why you got to download Betstamp to stay up to date with all the latest information. The Suns are now 4-point dogs still, but the best odds are now at WinBet minus 110. And the Nuggets are home favorites, 3.5-point favorites, minus 115 on BetMGM. Let me pull a quick stat up for you, Dylan.
What you got for me, Tank?
So last week, or a few days ago, Nuggets fucking smoked the Suns. None of us seen it coming, right?
Nope.
Game 1 of their series. So far this season, the Phoenix Suns are 21-16-1 against the spread, coming off a loss. So if you ask me, if you do the math real quick, bust out your calculator, 56.8% of coverage there. That's good odds to me. What do you think, bro?
Yes, sir.
What do you think, Scooty B? 58% is a high number.
It's one more than 57.
This guy gets it.
It's a math show.
You got a point.
So I think we could all agree that we do like the Phoenix Suns to cover the 4, Kevin Durant and D-Book to show back up and not to get embarrassed like they did last time against Jamal Murray and the crew.
Where'd they go? Like, what happened?
They disappeared in that game, obviously.
It's wild. NBA playoffs is wild.
It's something. So, why would we bet that at minus 112? The same spread. Why would we bet that at minus 112 on FanDuel when we get it at minus 110 on WinBet? So that's where we are heading tonight. Phoenix Suns +4 against the Denver Nuggets. Just locked it in on Betstamp so I could track along the way. What do we think, Dylan? How we feel about that?
I like it. I think the Suns have a good chance. I like KD and the Suns. I like KD. I like Devin Booker, and
they can't get embarrassed.
I'll
They
see.
can't get embarrassed back-to-back games. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Them Denver Nuggets are a different fucking spot.
They are. We'll have to find out and tune in tonight and see. So what we just did there is what we call line shopping, ladies and gentlemen.
Shopping.
And Betstamp is the best place to do that. Betstamp also provides a marketplace where you can follow other good gamblers and see what the hot picks are. Follow our show on there at TankTalk_pod, see how we're doing, and tail our picks of the night. So what are you waiting for? Download Betstamp today. Become Betstamp verified by downloading Betstamp using the promo code TANK.
TANK.
Boom.
Get the rust off, pal. Welcome back to the program.
Oh yeah.
Or you can head to our description if you're watching on YouTube. Click the link and see what books we love to bet on. And download Betstamp using the promo code. So download Betstamp using promo code TANK when you sign up to find the best odds in the market. Start betting like a pro.
Yeah.
So while we're on the NBA playoffs real quick, Dylan Brooks pretty much ate his words, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Brooks.
He fucking stinks.
He poked the grizzly bear, got his head fucking shot off.
It's really crazy. See, he was like getting better progressively, and then he started talking shit. Look what he did to himself.
It's like what
He dug his own grave.
It's like what were you expecting?
Yeah, from one of the greatest basketball players to ever play.
My favorite part was that in the next game and warm up, he called him over and had a little conversation with him.
Yeah, you knew right then and there.
Just from the facial expression. But like, I'm cool with the shit talking, right? I'm cool with the confidence. But when you get got, you gotta acknowledge that and accept it and face it.
That's it.
The fact that after those games, he didn't say shit to the media. He didn't want to talk to nobody.
No, dude. He fucking stinks. Like Draymond, boom. He'll back it up. Even if he's not that great. You say, hey, fuck you. And then if he fucks up, he says, hey, my bad. All right?
I fucked up.
Exactly. But no. Dylan Brooks did not do that.
Idiot.
He said,
Dylan Brooks is
I'm going home. I can't do this shit no more. I'm off social media. I can't deal with the attention. I'm not a bad guy. After he was trying to make himself a bad guy. Like, at least stick to the role, dude. Come on. Come on.
Follow the damn script.
Yeah, dude, don't pussy out now. Come on.
And that's what we're going to do here because every now and then, we like to break some packs and try to give the people,
Hey.
a little something to look forward to in the future. We're big collectors here on Tank Talk as I try to open this box up.
Come on, dude.
There we go. So today we got a very special box break. We have the Bowman U Chrome 2022 trading cards.
Uh-oh.
So this is pretty much all the rookies coming into this season. And then some college players. So we'll see how we have this camera set up.
Oh boy. Got the two of the.
It's on the coaster.
On the other side, sir, right in front of that coaster.
Oh, hello. All right. So we get unplugged this. Boom.
Boom. Gone.
Let's get to
Gone forever.
Let's get to opening these packs. So we have 7 packs. We got to look out for 4 exclusive pink reflector parallels per value box.
Let's go.
4 cards per pack. Dylan, so I mean, looking ahead here, we started to understand who's in this draft class. What cards are we hoping for here?
I'm hoping for a C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, or even a Bijan Robinson.
Oh, I
We
thought.
get Bijan Robinson. Line that bitch up.
Brennan, who you hoping for?
I'm gonna take what I thought Dylan was gonna say. Nolan Smith, dude.
Okay. Scooty B, who we hoping for?
I would love that.
Man, I want that Mozzie Smith shirtless Michigan card.
Oh, that'd
Dude, if we
be
get
amazing.
If we get a Maze Smith fucking shirtless card, I'm sorry, folks, we can't give that away.
Can't.
With all due respect.
Cannot.
All right, let's get to it. First pack. Let's see. Let's find the center here. Boop, boop. Boom. All right, here we go. So we got Tyler Van Dyke, quarterback, Miami. Look at that.
Okay.
Houston Texans new quarterback, C.J. Stroud. We're going to put that one to the
Let's
side.
go.
Jermaine Burton, wide receiver, Alabama. Hey, we know those Alabama receivers always break out. But
Keep that one.
I'm
Keep
kind
that
of
one.
peeking here. We do have a pink parallel. That's what we're looking for in this box. Just a matter of what player. Tanner Morgan, Minnesota quarterback. We'll see you next year. Did he get drafted this year? I don't even know. We'll have to look back on that. Also, I mean, speaking of topic, there was a record-setting quarterbacks drafted within the first top 150 picks.
Yeah, this draft is one of the craziest ever.
So do you think that's like the Brock Purdy effect?
Maybe. They said, hey,
Maybe.
you get a guy whenever.
Let's see if this next card is a guy. So we got a C.J. Stroud again, but the pink parallel.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Pretty solid. So we got 2 C.J. Stroud so far. Next one up.
Hey, on to the next.
Nope. Lost a little bit. Here we go. All right,
Boom.
Steelers' new cornerback, Joey Porter Jr.
That's a solid one.
Very.
Oh,
Hendon Hooker. Hey, we're kind of on a roller.
That's a pretty solid
let's,
Detroit
one.
hey,
Lions.
let's keep it going.
All right, we got a little special one here. Ramblin' Bijan Robinson.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got a feeling Dylan's going to want to keep this one.
Yeah, that one's not going anywhere. Sorry about it.
Put it next to that A.J. Hawk one.
Unless, if I can hang it up in your
That
room.
one's going to sit in the AJ Hawk.
Just boom, 1, 2. That's it. That's all he ever has.
Hang it up in Noel's room next to A.J. Hawk.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, we got Wisconsin quarterback Graham Mertz.
Okay.
Shout out Graham, fucking making the program.
Shout out, Graham.
All right. I got a good feeling about this one.
Well, I got a good feeling about the next one.
So far, we're doing pretty solid. 2 C.J. Strouds, 1 pink
That's a
parallel.
solid.
Ramblin' Bijan Robinson and Hendon Hooker.
Hey, not bad. Not bad.
Not the best. Bullshit. Potentially the first pick of next year's draft, Caleb Williams.
Okay.
His first Bowman. Got to sleeve that one up. Cameron Ward. What fucking college is this? He's a quarterback.
Oh.
Washington State University. Hey,
Sorry, Washington State.
Cameron Ward, if you're watching, dude, sorry about it. You know what? Like what Dylan always says, you got to show us something.
Yeah, show me something, pal.
Then we got Damani Jackson, USC, defensive back. Almost said Mitchell Trubisky. Definitely not Mitchell Trubisky.
Definitely not.
Mitchell Tinsley, wide receiver, Penn State. Another pink parallel. Any guesses? Any guesses?
I'm gonna say Quentin Johnson.
I'm saying Jalen Carter.
Mozzie Smith.
He's
sticking with him.
Joey Porter Jr.
Another one.
Another double book,
Hey,
pink parallel.
Yeah, yo, keep that one, dude. Joey Porter Jr. is gonna be a dog.
He's got to be, right? All right,
Yeah.
back to what I was saying. This one's got to be a good one. I know that one was good, but this one's going to be better.
Let's take a look.
Could be the hands. Bren might have some magic hands. You never know.
Good. Brennan, you could get the next one.
Oh, okay. We got it.
So we got Aiden O'Connell, Purdue quarterback. Where'd he get drafted? Who was it?
I was about to ask.
The Raiders. Hey, fucking McDaniels. That's his name, right? Head coach.
Josh?
Josh McDaniels. He said this guy reminds him a lot of Tom Brady.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Why do we put these expectations on these guys?
Just don't ever say that.
Like,
He's the next Tom Brady. He's
What-
the less Lionel
What
Messi.
reminds him of him? Of Tom Brady?
tall white.
Oh, you know what? He's right.
He's the next Baker Mayfield.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
God.
not actually tall. All right.
Well, we're gonna keep. All right, next one up. Another C.J. Stroud.
Oh,
This is kind of a cool one though.
it's not the pink whatever, but you know, it's something different.
It's pretty solid. Let's leave that one up. C.J. Stroud is the theme today, isn't it?
Is there?
Luke,
Stroud's guy.
quarterback out of Ole Miss. Luke. Say his name.
Oh, brother.
Altmaier.
Altmaier, dude.
Altmaier. Luke Altmaier. Then lastly, Tyler Buncher, quarterback, Notre Dame.
Okay, Buncher is a muncher. All right.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, brother.
Scooty B said Brennan might have the magic touch. We got 3 left.
Got 3 left. All right, here we go.
Mix it up for you. Which one you want?
We'll go the one closest to me.
All right.
You put it there for a reason, right? All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Damn, this far.
Not even close. Well, here, I'll just take him. This is your pack.
Okay.
Michael Mayer, the new
Boom, motherfucker.
Raiders tight end out of Notre Dame.
He's going to be a guy.
Next up, Andrell Anthony, wide receiver, Michigan. Don't know nothing about him.
Me neither, sorry.
But we will know about this guy. Jordan Addison, USC wide receiver, now
Ooh,
a Minnesota
that's a good call.
Viking. And I do see lastly we have another pink parallel. Next up, Will Shipley, running back, Clemson.
Will Shipley.
All right, is this finally the Maze shirtless card?
Mozzie, Mozzie, Mozzie,
Mozzie,
Mozzie, Mozzie, Mozzie.
Give the people what they want.
Come on.
It's Hendon Hooker again.
Ooh,
Pink
we'll take
parallel.
it.
Damn.
Ooh.
Pink parallel. So, got 2 more left.
That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
That wasn't
Wasn't
bad.
bad.
That's solid. I mean,
Wasn't bad.
we got some keepers here.
Good pull.
Just got to stash him.
I feel like I'm in Vegas. This is so exciting.
Hey, it is.
Is that sarcasm?
A little bit.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Boo.
This guy doesn't get it.
He doesn't.
This guy doesn't get it.
Never got the cards.
Maybe we'll be the first to turn NFL cards into an actual playing game. We could turn into blackjack or something like that. Get Moranto involved.
Okay.
I like those Pokemon cards.
Oh.
Cards. Actually, I don't.
All right.
but I just-
That's
Oh, yeah, what a liar.
Cap. The cap.
this guy. Anyway,
they still have gum in the cards.
there's no chewing gum no more.
We
That
had
was
gum
back
in
in
our
your-
card packs.
I
back
think in some of
day.
the baseball ones.
Used to be a deal.
Keep it traditional.
Yeah, check your cigarette packs as well.
Oh.
Akeem Dent, cornerback, Florida State.
All right.
Boom. I don't know who he is.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. Could be a dog. Jordan Battle, safety out of Alabama.
There you go.
And I'm putting him to the side because if you go to Alabama,
You're going to be a guy.
Dylan, what is he if you go to Alabama?
He's a motherfucking dog.
Phil Jerkovich. Boston College quarterback. Let's see what we got here.
Was he the one throwing the Zay Flowers?
Could be. Very well could
Shit.
be. Put him to the side.
To the side.
Dylan, you got your wish. Nolan fucking Smith.
You're welcome, Dylan.
Let's go. That one ain't going. That one's staying.
That was staying
Boom.
on. So we got another pink
Sorry about it.
another pink parallel here.
Dylan's collection tripled.
All right, so we got Dylan's wish list checked off. Still waiting on the Mozzie. What would you say?
Well, I said Nolan for Dylan.
Oh,
Remember that?
no, I don't remember that. So, anyways, we got Nolan Smith.
Anyways.
Pink parallel, Caleb Williams.
Boom.
I think we had the standard Caleb Williams earlier. Here's the pink parallel. Could be something.
Hey, could be something.
All right, last pack. Drum roll, please.
Let's bless this pack.
Feeling lucky on this one.
Need your Bryce.
Here we go.
Need your Bryce.
We just need one.
This is a tough one to open.
It's because the best ones are in there.
Well, you might want to take back your words. Clayton Tune. Houston Cougars quarterback.
Dude, he's decent. He's
You
decent.
don't even know who the fuck he is.
I do, because I watched tape on him because of Nathaniel Dell.
Oh, I forgot about this dog. Kenny McIntosh, running back out of Georgia. Someone real quick, look up where he got drafted because that was one of the guys I was looking for. Scooty B, look him up as we move on to our next. Nico. Say his last name. Marco.
Sure.
West Virginia Mountaineer quarterback. All right, last one. Oh, did we get word where he went to school or got drafted?
Got drafted to the Seattle Seahawks. Kind of a crowded running back room there. They already drafted another running back too.
All right.
That ain't no problem.
Gonna be a little battle for second place. All right. Last one here. Dallas Turner, Alabama.
It's just Dallas, dude. It's Dallas turn. Ain't no wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
I was hoping for the Stetson
So-
Bennett middle-aged card.
Hold up.
Wow.
I think he has a new position. Right here it says he's an offensive linebacker.
Oh, shit.
Could be a typo. This could be worth something.
I was about to say we got a misprint. We got to keep that one.
Dylan, you ever heard of an offensive linebacker? What the fuck is that?
A fullback?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, is he a fullback? I don't know. We'll sleeve that one up. But all right, we got a good amount here. So we like to feel generous after each break here.
Hey, dude. This was a good one.
We'll give away 2. How's that sound? We'll have Brother Brent pick the 2.
Oh,
So, if you want to win one of these cards that we just broke today, in the comment section, comment who do you think will win a Rookie of the Year? How's that sound? Simple enough? YouTube comment section, comment your Rookie of the Year,
Rookie of the year.
as we already shared ours earlier today. No pressure. As Brennan's figuring that out, there's another draft happening right now. The WWE draft.
Bum bum bum.
Oh, hey.
New World Heavyweight Championship got debuted.
Shout out.
So obviously they said that Roman Reigns, whatever brand he goes to, the opposing brand will have the World Championship be their belt. So I can't remember who's on what brand right now. They started the draft on Friday. I know Roman Reigns is on SmackDown. I feel like Scooty B's got it pulled up.
Yeah, I could do a run through of the picks. So for SmackDown, they took the bloodline as a whole. So Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman. No Usos included in that one.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, just those 3. Bianca Belair was next, followed with the Street Profits. Then you got Edge, Bobby Lashley, the OC.
I can't hold it no more.
Oh, you're
Hate
good.
to interrupt. I gotta pee.
AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, all those fellas. Damage control. So they drafted 2 stables back to back. That's kind of cheese. You get 2 draft picks. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take 8 people with these 2 draft picks. I don't know about that.
Hey, that's kind of smart though.
I guess. And then a couple NXT picks. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. No clue who those 2 are.
It's just for the women's tag titles, dude.
Just for the women, some diversity rules. Then switch over to Raw. We got first pick, Cody Rhodes. Da-na-na, big surprise. So they kind of just split up Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. They're like, Roman Reigns here.
Yeah,
Cody
because you know
Rhodes
why?
Because
They're going to give him that stupid-ass
they're
belt.
going to give him the new belt. They said, look, Cody, we're going to give you that title, but it's not going to be the title you're thinking about.
They said, look, dude,
Said, look,
you're not good enough to beat Roman for even one of them, all right?
I mean, which makes sense to bring a brand new guy in from a different company. Not that he's brand new, but newer, and to take out Roman Reigns like that, I don't know, that quick. I feel like they just delivered some promises, and they were like, we're gonna have to find our way around to deliver these promises. But Cody Rhodes is the main pick for Raw, followed by Becky Lynch, Imperium, so Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, and then we got Matt Riddle, who drafted to Raw, Drew McIntyre, The Miz, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Indy Hartwell. I feel like with a lot of WWE drafts prior, there's really like one side that kind of dominated over the other, but this one seemed pretty 50-50. You got some bangers. You got Edge and Bobby Lashley on SmackDown, low-key picks. You got Drew McIntyre and Miz on Raw, low-key picks. The Miz on Raw, too.
The Miz on Raw, dude.
He's a SmackDown guy, The Miz on Raw.
Ain't not no more.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different pick, but it'll be interesting to see him on Raw for sure.
Scooty B, who's available for the draft tonight?
Oh, my God. I really couldn't even tell you. I know they make, like, extra draft picks and stuff like that. I don't know who's available, but I'd like to see Ricochet go somewhere. I don't know if he's been drafted yet. I don't know who else is out there. A lot of NXT guys, too. The NXT picks they made on the first nights were a little suspect, I must say. So hopefully
In typical WWE fashion, too.
Definitely suspect. But, I mean, I get it. You want to bring out a name out of nowhere so people are like, oh, who is this? You want to kind of bring that name into the popular light, which I get. But I don't know. I still have no clue who these NXT people were that got drafted.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck him.
Fuck them, honestly.
So do we think there was word that because obviously the draft is officially established after Backlash.
Yep.
Are they going to bring their own individual stages back, or how's this going to work? Is each brand going to feel like its own finally again, or?
Yes and no.
Money.
I think Bren's right. Yes and no. I think the era of the stages might be over. Unfortunately,
Fuck.
They're just big. They put a big screen there. Maybe they'll animate some shit.
They're big minimum.
But they animate the shit out of anything. They'll animate a giant fist and make it look like that's the stage. So who knows? But I think it'll feel different. The commentary teams are probably different, but we'll have to see. The rosters are vastly different.
Hey, you know what? I got something.
What do you got?
So did you hear about the NFL draft stage, how the AI made it?
I think I seen something like that.
Anyways, do that for the WWE stages.
Marantha, you got AI hooked up?
Based on that face, I'm going to say no.
Or based off how he feels about the cards, I'm assuming no.
No.
Boom! The record, he said no.
I just got regular eye. I don't have the AI. Just
Oh.
the
It's
eye.
regular eye.
Got my own eye.
Just intelligence.
Yeah, just plain old intelligence.
Shout out you,
The
man.
old-fashioned intelligence. You had to work for it.
What'd you say, Dylan?
Said shout out Marantha for being intelligent.
Shut up. Oh, you sitting crisscross applesauce over there? What's the deal?
In the dark, he's meditating.
Yeah.
Dude, if
Man,
we're
man.
interrupting your Aaron Rodgers 4-day darkness, just let us know. We can let
Yeah,
you
look
know.
at that.
Just telling dude, we don't got no light bulbs in our fucking lamp. I forgot to buy a lot of light bulbs for lamp.
Hey, dude said we're getting wings tomorrow, but then that's that. I'm in the darkness.
Was yesterday the last time we seen you?
What? The last time you saw me? What are you talking
No,
about?
No shit, but I'm
recall.
saying, is that going to be the last time we're going to see you for another 4 days? You're going into fucking darkness.
No. No, dude.
I'm just
I ain't
asking,
going to darkness.
just asking
I
questions.
got a
The people
baby.
are concerned.
People can't be concerned. I got a baby that's pooping in diapers and fucking needs to be birthed. I got to take care of her.
He said, no, listen. I'm going to potty train you early. You can feed yourself now, all right? Going into the darkness.
She told me to fuck off. Like she does every day.
She did say that. I heard we were on the phone
did.
yesterday.
He heard it.
She just yelled, "Fuck you, Dad."
He
Damn.
did. Yeah, he heard it. We were trying to play some hat, dude, and get a franchise going, which we ain't gonna speak about me fucking spanking that ass. But
We ain't going to talk about the games before that either, are we?
dude, it's all about how you finish, not how you start. You know that.
Whoa.
We had a Super Bowl. I'm probably going to get another one because we got a playoff game coming up. So
And it's against me, and fucking if history tells, you've been getting your ass whooped,
that's on the season, but the only games that matter are the playoffs now. Isn't that right?
Playoffs.
dude. Playoffs. Talking about playoffs.
Damn right.
Hey, shout out anyways. But Nola, yeah, she was pissed yesterday. She
wasn't
wouldn't
happy.
stop crying. Tried to feed her, or tried to give her a binky. She wouldn't take it. She told me she needs to eat. She ate. And she can eat. She's like a dad. She can eat.
Runs in the family.
The run does run in the family. I passed that on to her, unfortunately. She can eat.
Well, we could all eat, I guess.
They
I kind
hoping
of
so.
can't really think of a transition off of that, but glad you're a fucking dad, dude.
Ow!
Thanks,
Round of applause, man. I'm not sure what you guys talked about when I had to go piss out the whoever snuck the mayo in my coffee.
We were just finishing up the WWE
So,
draft.
I gotta say, shout out to Scooty B. This man's got some WWE knowledge in his background.
Hey, I try. I mean, my WWE knowledge, I mean, I'd say it's honestly kind of minimal compared to some people, but I can
Dude,
follow along a conversation. I don't really
don't-
watch the week to week, but
Don't
we can hang in there.
don't downplay yourself, dude.
I'm better in the ring than outside the ring, damn it. Get me in the
Oh.
ring. I'm buckshot lariat. I'm clotheslining. I'm swantoning. Keep an eye out for me.
One time about
Tell Duvet to watch out, too.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's your problem with
we're gonna need a
Duvet?
ring.
Hey, no
we're
problem.
gonna have
No
that
problem
ring
with
in the
Duvet.
studio.
This,
like
this is
other
all a work, okay?
All right, sorry.
Hey,
He
Sorry,
just,
John.
he just broke the wall, dude. Come on.
Scooty B, let me ask you this, pal.
What's up?
You were in studio last week, right?
Yeah, it was indeed.
Hey, it's second week on the
Why-
job.
No, I'm asking you. You're talking about Duvet when he's not here, dude. Why didn't you let your nuts hang last week? You told me what it is.
Oh.
See, I forgot my nuts last night. I left them at home last time.
Oh.
But
Oh.
I
Well,
brought
last
them.
night.
I brought them today.
We're not talking about last night.
We're
pal.
talking
We're
about-
talking about last
I
week.
forgot them last week. Last week. Either way, I'll lay the smack down.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
you
All right.
have to come back in there.
No, I'm just
Fucking
kidding. I'm
smack
just
you
kidding.
around.
I love Duvet. But
Jeez.
if he wants to throw down in the ring, give me a couple clotheslines, give me a couple chops. I'm down. I'm game.
Okay.
Hey, here we go.
Woo!
Got something in the works.
Set that up. It's like we also have something else in the works that will come to the public, in the public light pretty soon.
In due time.
But just take note. You got to think why we're talking about wrestling a lot more lately. What are we up to?
Pondering.
Oh.
Branto, what are we up to?
time wise. Or are you just asking what are we up
All right,
to?
well,
I don't know.
that's our indication of getting out of here.
That's the
No.
show.
We're up to
This guy
things.
said he had-
There are
he said
things
he had
happening.
We're up to goblin behavior. We're all turning into goblins.
Things are happening.
Super Gremlin.
Things are happening. We're still getting away in NFL jersey. We're pretty much up there.
It's in arm's reach.
Arm's reach. Follow us on our socials at TankTalk_pod. Stay up to everything up to date. Tank Talk. Once we hit 125 subscribers, we will be giving away a free NFL jersey, player of your choosing.
Please.
Could be a brand new rookie.
It should be, honestly.
Bright future for your
Get your
team. Got to represent your team.
Get your hopes up.
Got to get behind your new rookie as well.
Especially
So-
maybe a franchise guy. A little quarterback.
Maybe Anthony Richardson. That 5 going to look clean now.
5.
Number 5.
That's what he chose.
Yeah, he said, you know what? I took 15 at Florida to build the expectations up for myself to follow in Tim Tebow's footsteps.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to leave that there. But I'm going to go to 5 because that's where this journey began, Pee Wee football. I'm going to owe it to myself.
He's going to be a guy, man.
5 fingers holding the ball.
That's a good point, too.
Symbolism.
You do need 5 fingers to hold the ball. Isn't that
Uh,
right? Isn't that right, Dylan?
Yes, sir.
Some guys only need 4.
You got fucking alien fingers.
No, they got a broken finger. They still gotta hold the ball.
So Carson Wentz is who you're talking about, because
Well,
the way he threw it, sometimes maybe he did throw 4 fingers.
there's others.
Anyway, help us get to 125 subscribers. Get an NFL jersey. Easy as that.
Boom.
Stay up to date at @tank_talk_pod on the socials for everything. Tank Talk. Been killing the short video game.
Yeah.
Like Scooty B made his debut. Who'd you go after? You went after Will Levis last week?
Yeah, fuck Will Levis. Still fuck Will Levis.
Oh, the college basketball.
College basketball quarterbacks, that's right.
Yeah,
Had to do it.
had to do it. No, it makes sense to me.
I mean, Zach Wilson's taught us enough lessons. We gotta give these guys a break. I don't know. Colleges in general should be considered. I mean, a lot of people are hyping up Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon over Emmanuel Forbes, but you got an SEC guy who's getting interceptions. You got a Pac-12 guy who's not getting interceptions.
Oh,
Simple as that. Sometimes.
Where is it harder to cover, in the SEC where you're playing Bama, Georgia, Oklahoma, or the Pac-12 where you're playing Washington State, Fresno State, San Diego State, another state? Can't even think of Pac-12 schools. That's how.
Can't.
Uh-huh.
So while we're waiting for our next episode, actually, Brennan picked out 2 cards for us to give away.
is there?
Head to the comment section, comment who you think will win Rookie of the Year for a chance to win a pink parallel C.J. Stroud card and a pink parallel Joey Porter Jr. card.
Offense and defense.
Pretty fucking solid cards there, I'd say.
Yeah.
So with
It's a
that being
good
said,
couple cards.
everybody congratulate Dylan on being a new dad.
Hey, thank you.
Each shot he pulls up gets darker and darker over there. Like to thank Moranto for creating the Levis brand mayonnaise.
I'm telling you, that's pretty
It's right here.
high.
You can take it out the trash, man.
Okay.
I like the other one that's up on the shelf. Grab the other one up on the
Oh, yeah,
shelf.
the other one.
Let me have that, so. Because, sometimes it's just too hard to peel that banana.
Hey, yo.
So it's important to have your mayo with that nice banana peel flavor, too.
Oh, okay.
Because, nothing's better than a banana with the peel.
Just some potassium,
Just ask old Will himself.
He's good for him. So I perceive his career to be. Where do you think his career is going to be? Who are we going to compare him? Who's he the next?
Just Will Levis.
Is he the next Baker? Is that what he is?
Dude, he's the next Brett Favre.
I think he's going to be the first Will Levis.
He's the next Brett Favre. He'll be stealing child support in no time.
Oh! He's the next E.J. Manuel. That's what I think.
Dude,
Well,
come on.
he's EJ Manuel selected in the first round, so get yourself some coffee-flavored banana peel mayonnaise. Spread that on your bread over there. And it'll build your confidence up, but you may slip in the draft. So that being said, we'll see you next week, everybody.
See you,
Ow.
Peace.